What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark Roden. I missed you guys. I miss not uploading every day, man. It makes me feel like empty inside. But if you want to like kind of support me every day, then I do have a new channel. Link is going to be in the top of the description. You don't gotta, but if you want to, it's going to be there. But today we're reviewing some more subscribers' cars. Why? Why not, baby? You guys sent me so many cars and I really love that. And so keep them coming. If you guys want your car to be featured in the next one, DM me on Instagram at ss.markey with pictures and a build list of your car, and I will review it. Anyway, guys, if you want to support the channel any more than you already are, if you want to buy one of these beautiful, beautiful hats, head on over to www.smoothstance.com/shop to pick yourself up one. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, so real quick, these guys sent me their pictures a long time ago, and I saved them onto my phone for the future, and I never remembered their names, and so I don't have a build list for any of these cars in today's episodes, but we do have pictures. Anyway, first up is this blue Mazda RX-8 that is absolutely spectacular. Look at this RX-8 and tell me that it isn't gorgeous. Go ahead, try. If I don't even like RX-8s, I'm gonna be honest, I do not like RX-8s, but if I were to do an RX-8, this is how I would do an RX-8. All right, like, it is gorgeous. It is so beautiful. I love it. I love the color. I love like that RX-7 wing. I love the diffuser. I love the wheels. I love the fitment. The one thing I would change about it is tint your windows a little bit more. I don't know if they're tinted or not already, but if they are, tint them a little bit more. But the one thing I would keep about it is that wheel and tire like fitment setup. It is perfect. It looks fun, but also good at the same time. I'm sure this thing's making some cool power, but it also looks like a good show car. It's beautiful, man. Great job on this RX-8. I love it. All right, next up is this absolutely beautiful Honda S2000. Holy moly. There's no way anybody can look at this car and be like, nah, I don't like that. It is just great. It's just perfect, man. Everything about it is perfect. I mean, we're talking fitment, perfect. Wheels, perfect. Color, perfect. That front bumper kind of makes it look like the Crimson Chin. Actually, yeah, that's the one thing I would change about it right off the bat is that front bumper. I don't like that, man. I think the stock bumper would look a little bit better. That front bumper makes it look so long in the front. It looks like a Dodge Viper or something. But I mean, that wheel and tire fitment setup you got going on, oh my god, it is great. I also love the S2Ks. I love the hardtop S2Ks. Oh my god, S2Ks are beautiful. I wish they weren't like $500,000 to pick one up that has like 500 million miles on it, but what are you gonna do about it? But yeah, I love the car, man. It looks sick. I don't know if it's gonna be like too much fun. It looks like more of a stance car, but that's okay. It's like a, you know, fun little street car, you know what I mean? But I'll give this one like a 6. I love it. No, I'll give this like an 8. What am I talking about? I'll give this like an 8. This thing's gorgeous. All right, next up is this Bmw E90. It has a paint job on it that looks so similar to a paint job from another car that I just cannot think about right now for some reason. Please, somebody let me know in the comments the one that I'm thinking of. I can't think of it, but I know exactly what I'm trying to think of. It's so hard to explain. But this paint job is like used on another car with like the orange on the bottom and then black on the top. But I mean, it looks good, honestly. Like on this E90, it looks surprisingly well. I think you have to match up that front bumper a little bit more to make it work a little bit better, but it doesn't look bad at all. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that that's an ugly car. It isn't. It is cool, especially for an E90. A lot of E90s are riced out. This one looks pretty good. I like the wheels. I think you could lower it a bit more, but then again, it looks like you went with some massive wheels. So unfortunately, I don't know how much more you can lower that thing. But if you can lower it more, lower that thing more, because that looks like monster truck right now. It's like, it's really high off the ground. But I mean, I like it. It's a cool car. I'm not going to say like I like it better than the S2K or the RX-8. I don't, but it is good, especially for an E90. I like the headlights. That's the one thing I would keep about it. The one thing I would change is definitely that front bumper. Fix it up, match it up with the paint. And this car gets a 5 right now, but like I said, if you match that bumper up, it's a 6 or 7. All right, this thing is freaking nuts. It's rowdy, and I love everything about it. I'm pretty sure this is a Mazda Unos Cosmo. I can't really tell because these pictures make this car look incredibly long. Now, I don't know if this car is just incredibly long, and that's the reason why it looks really long, but I don't think the Unos Cosmo is that long. But then again, it looks a lot like the Unos Cosmo. If it is the Unos Cosmo, you have yourself a literal gem, okay? In the Twisted T paint job that you got going on there, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand it. But then again, wait a minute, this is in America? I think that this guy's in America with this thing. How did you get this thing in America? This thing's awesome. This thing's awesome. It looks stock, but that's okay. It's a freaking 4-rotor or 3-rotor. Is it a 3-rotor or 4-rotor? I don't know. It's a really cool rotor Mazda. It looks like it is stock. I like that color a lot though. It is stock, but it's a Unos Cosmo, so I mean it automatically gets points. The one thing I would change about it is, I mean, it's stock, man. All right, so I'm not gonna like, I mean, I guess the wheels or the ride height, but I mean, it's a stock car, so you can change anything about it. And the one thing I would keep about it is the twisted T. It's funny, it's cool. It isn't put on there terribly either. It looks nice. I like that. All right, next up we got another E90. I don't know which one I like better, honestly. I don't know if I like the white one better or the freaking gold and brown one, gold and black one better. On one hand, I like silver wheels better. Okay, I like them a lot better, and I've always liked them better. I don't really care for black wheels, but I will say if you're gonna rock black wheels on a white car, is probably the best choice. Or on a black car, just black it out, you know what I mean? But this one does look good. It looks clean. It looks bone stock. I'm gonna be honest. This thing looks stock as all hell. It doesn't look like you really did much to it. But that's okay because it works. It doesn't look bad because it's stock. So it's not like it's an ugly car. It's not riced out or anything. You don't have fake M badges on there. Thank God. If you put fake M badges on your BMW, I do not like you. But it is a cool car. I mean, it's a E90. Once again, I don't know if I like this one or the freaking gold one better. They're kind of like similar. I don't know. But anyway, one thing I would change about this is the ride height. It is way too high. The one thing I would keep about this is the blacked out grills. I love that on these E90s. I think they need that, to be honest, and I like that a lot, so keep that. Alright, this is why I wish I saved the freaking DM messages so I knew exactly what kind of car this was. I know it's an Alfa Romeo, but I don't know what kind of Alfa Romeo, and I don't know if he has anything done to it. Those look like aftermarket wheels, but those could be stock wheels. I know, literally, out of all the car brands in the world, Alfa Romeo is probably the one I know the least about. Like, I know nothing about them, but every time I see one of their sports cars, I'm like, wow, those are some sick cars. Like, this thing is sick. This thing is awesome. I wish we got these in the States, man, because this thing is freaking gorgeous. I mean, in my eyes, it looks stock, but I don't know. It could be modified heavily, and I just am an idiot. But it looks stock to me, but that's okay, because if this thing looks nice. It looks gnarly. I love it. Those headlights look so aggressive. It looks so luxurious, so bougie. Those wheels are just perfect. That's the one thing I would keep about it. If those are stock wheels, keep those wheels. They look awesome. The one thing I would change about it is the ride height, though. Yes, I know this guy might be going for the purist thing and just wants to keep it stock, but just lower it a little bit. Don't, like, slam it, and this thing would look awesome, and it would handle so much better. God, this thing has so much potential. I love this thing. I want one of these. All right, next up is an Rsx Type S. Let's go. It looks like he's sitting on... No, those aren't RPF ones. I think those might be dark blue RPF ones. If it is, that's a weird color, but it works. I do like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not ugly. It's weird, but it works. I don't know how to explain that one. I don't know. Anyway, this car is just sick. I mean, I love RSXs. They're awesome. If I were to buy a front-wheel drive car, I would buy an RSX for sure. I love the RSX. It looks awesome. I wish they were rear-wheel drive. It would have been so cool. But everything about RSXs are just sick, man. Like the freaking taillights, the headlights, everything about them are so cool. So cool. But anyway, I mean, I love yours. It's simple. It looks fun and sporty too. It doesn't look riced out. It looks like you have some sort of like brake light thing on the back there. I like that. That's cool. It makes it look more modern. I would keep that for sure. I'd also keep the Type R wing on there. I love those. I don't know if I like the wheels now that I'm looking at them longer, to be honest. I think that's the one thing I would change is that wheel. I like RPF ones, and I think those are RPF ones. I can't really tell. But I like RPF ones, but I just don't really care for that color too much on there. Maybe some silver or white RPF ones would look so good on this car, but I don't know. It's your car, man. I like it, though. It's really cool. This is how I would want to build an RSX. All right, this guy just sent me pictures of some fire trucks, which, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I appreciate that because these are some weird looking fire trucks. And I don't remember where they're from because, once again, I lost a freaking DM, but I like them. So I should share them with you guys. These things are fire trucks. All right, fire trucks. All right, and the last car for this episode is another Acura RSX Type S. This one is a little bit better in my opinion. It looks a little cleaner. I think I like the other one's mods a little bit better, but this one looks a little bit cleaner. Like I would, if this one had that Type R wing on there, I would love this car. The Type R wing looks so good. I know it's basic, but it works. It's basic because it works. And this guy also has RPF ones on, but these ones are like silver chrome ones, and they look so much better, man. Like I'm telling you, with the guy with the black RSX, if you got some silver/black RPF ones on there, your car would be goals, okay? And if you cleaned it up a little bit, it looked a little dirty in those pictures, but this one looks super clean. I like the silver. I don't usually like silver, but I do like this silver. It looks like you're just like going for like an OEM plus, also like a little street car, little fun car to drive around. The fitment is really nice, actually. That fitment is beautiful. It looks super fun to drive. The one thing I would change about it is I would add a Type R wing, because I like them a lot. I think they look really good. And the one thing I would keep about it is your like fitment and setup. I love it. It looks really good. Like, it looks like a good like show car, but also I know for a fact that you're hard driving this thing, because you got RPF ones, and that is definitely some functional fitment. So huge props to you, because it's hard to pull off functional and form together, and it looks like you did that, so congratulations. But I love the car, man. This is a beautiful RSX. It's really clean, so keep it clean. But that is the end of today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And with that out of the way, just kidding, I'm not going to say Das Vidania just yet. I want to remind you that if you want your car reviewed in the next video, please send me a DM on Instagram at ss.markey with pictures and a build list of your car, and it will be featured in the next video for sure. I love doing these, man. These are so much fun. You guys seem to like them too, so that's great. And we're kind of just waiting off this freaking copyright strikes here, so we're just kind of waiting for those to go away, and then we'll be back hopefully to our regularly scheduled daily uploads. If you guys want to go support the other channel, link is going to be at the top of the description. There's also the link is going to be in the description for the website if you want to buy any merchandise. And with all the shameless plugs out of the way, Das Vidania, have a nice night.